Hey y'all, it's your girl Q, and I am officially doing Vlogtober. I'm super excited about this. I'm gonna make it my priority to try to post one YouTube video every single day. So for those of you that don't know me, welcome to my channel. My name is Quaniece, and I just recently embarked on a digital nomad experience where I put all my stuff in storage in a small town in North Carolina. And I've been traveling the world for the last couple of months. This is something that I've always wanted to do, and I want to spend this video getting into like the good, the bad, the ugly, like what have I experienced so far on this journey, and how can I share that with y'all. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna dive right into it. So first, I want to tell y'all, why did I decide to like embark on this new journey of my life at the age of 26. So going on a world tour is something that I've always wanted to do. It's something that I've always joked about for like the last 5 years. I've always just been like, yeah, like I'm going on a world tour. I can't wait till I go on a world tour. So I feel like me saying that over and over, part of it, I was like manifesting me actually being able to go on this adventure. But one of the reasons why I decided that it was now or never is because I'm 26 years old, I'm not married, I don't have any kids, and I felt like my time in North Carolina, I felt like I had did everything that I needed to do in North Carolina. I grew up there, I went to college there, and it kind of just started to feel like I was just doing the same thing every single day with the same people over and over and over again. And it was really just never my goal in life to just like stay in North Carolina for my whole life. I watched a lot of my peers or older colleagues do that. Like they grew up in North Carolina, they went to school there, and then they have kids there, and then they get married there, and then their kids go to the same school that they went to. And I just felt like that lifestyle was just never for me. Like I never saw myself living like the average lifestyle. I always wanted like to be in the high-rise condos and to be in the nice cars and to do this and to do that and to just have like these super unique adventurous experiences, because honestly, like I'm all about having a good time and all about being able to adventure and just living like that normal, what do they call it, monotony. I think I'm saying that right, I don't even know. But just living like that normal average life has just been something that has always drove me crazy. And I think that's what really like pushed me into entrepreneurship and learning how to make money online through like being a social media manager, selling digital products. And now I'm also a mega influencer manager, which I will make another video getting a little bit more into that. But this video, I'm just going to be just talking about the real that I've experienced from just, on a whim deciding to put all my stuff in storage and finally get out of North Carolina. So the first thing that I experienced, that it didn't surprise me, but it still kind of, like, it didn't surprise me, so I don't know why I still kind of was surprised anyway. But the first thing that I personally experienced from deciding to take this journey is like some people closest to me just not being happy for me. And that just, it kind of hurt a little bit, like I was super excited to go on this journey, and I'm telling like other people, some of my friends, some of my colleagues, and some of the responses back that I got were just so odd and weird. And it's like all I wanted was just like I'm happy for you. And honestly, I think out of all of my like friends, maybe like 2 or 3 of them was like, hey, I'm really happy for you. I know this is something you've been wanting to do for the longest. But here's some of the weird responses I got. So, okay, one of my colleagues was like, as long as you're happy. I was like, oh, that doesn't feel like as long as I'm happy. Well, as long as you're happy doing what you do. Let's see, another weird comment that I got when I told someone I was moving. Oh, okay, I had someone say like, well, I hope you stay safe, I guess. And I'm like, you guess? Like, what? Another weird, let's see if I can think of one more like weird thing that someone said to me. Oh, okay, I have another one. So, an old friend from college, I was telling her about it, and she was, well, no, she was asking me about it actually. And I started telling her, like, oh, yeah, I'm putting myself in storage. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Like, business is going good. Do. And, like, in the middle of me telling her, like, giving her the answer to what she just asked, she cut me off and was like, you're still single, right? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, maybe one day you'll find your person to remind you. This is in the middle of her asking me about my business and me telling her about it. She cut me off to say that to me. Another really just weird interaction that I've had. So I think especially like as a Black person, this has just been my experience. I know when I was in high school, I remember a lot of like my peers who were not POC, I remember them being like, oh yeah, I'm about to take a gap year and I'm literally about to just go travel, backpack Europe, etc. Like that is really, really common for people that don't look like me to do. And it's just something that's widely accepted. I feel like, you know, in the area that I was in with the people that I was with, me deciding to do something like this was just so foreign and unexpected that I didn't get the best reactions from people. Okay, I had one more friend actually just randomly unfollow me and like stop talking to me and never talk to me again. A few of my friends have been keeping in contact with me and calling me, and that's really appreciated. But a lot of those old peers and colleagues, like, you know, we gotta realize that a lot of people are just like situational, right? Like they're only hanging out with you a lot, they're only talking to you a lot because you're convenient, like you're around, if that makes sense. So you really see who your real friends are when you decide to like do something like this and just take the extra step. Like who goes the extra mile to like still keep in contact with you while you are on this experience, this new experience in life. Another thing that I learned is, of course, you know, when you're deciding that you're leaving behind this old life and you're creating this new life, you have to be willing to like step into this new chapter, learn new things, meet new people. So I started off this adventure in Dubai. I met some of the most amazing people in Dubai. A lot of them were from other countries. We went and got drinks together. We went to the desert to explore together. We did so many different things together. And I had honestly an amazing time getting to know these people, and they were just random people that I just met. So you gotta stop letting your old situation, your old life, your old friends hold you back from these new experiences that you want to go to. Like originally when it came to this world tour, don't think I didn't have like a couple friends that I talked to about joining me on this adventure. And as time progressed and life happened, like those people were no longer able to go. And I could have easily been like, oh, well, no one can go, so I'll just, you know, stay here bored and miserable in Fuquay, North Carolina. But instead I was like, you know what? Even though they can't go, I can go. And I can go meet new people along my way. They can come visit me in different places I go. I actually have one of my influencers. We're going on a brand trip tomorrow, which I'm super excited about, but he's getting ready to come out here to Costa Rica because that's where I am right now. And it's gonna be so much fun. So you really have to, you know, you can't just wait on these other people. I have two rules in life. Don't wait on nobody and don't hate on nobody. And everybody has a different journey. Everybody has a different pathway in life. Me, for example, I'm very, very happy that I decided to wait and like not have any kids at this age. For me, I think 26 is very, very young. Some other people might think that it's really old, but me not doing that has just allowed me to have like this flexibility to just kind of do what I want. And I have friends that went down a different pathway, and I support them and I love them, and I can't wait for them at some point to be able to come and experience this with me. But the moral, like the whole point of what I'm trying to say is that I didn't spend my time just like not doing the things that I want to do just because they decided to go down like different pathways in their life. But something that I did have to kind of learn how to get through is realizing that sometimes when people do choose these certain pathways of life, they really mourn the other path that they could have taken. And sometimes that gets projected onto me with like those weird comments and things that people make. Typically, I don't respond back to those weird comments in a negative way. And that's just because, I mean, I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say it, but I think that we're here. Like, I don't have to respond back to those comments in a negative way because, I mean, I'm living my best life. So it's really like, I really just take it on the chin and I don't take it personal and I keep it pushing because I understand that people, like what people say to you is more of a reflection of how they feel internally. Like, people will try to project their fears and all this stuff onto you at all times. Like, even my own parents, like, I kind of told them what the plan was, but I didn't really fully tell them what the plan was because they are just very old school type of people and just very extremely negative. Like, it's honestly, it's very off-putting. But it makes sense, right? Because that was part of their generation to be extremely negative and extremely fearful of a lot of different things. And I've just always been that type of person. I don't let other people place their fears on me because at the end of the day, this is your life. You have to live with your decisions. You're the one who has to actually like go and do these things. And honestly, like, none of the people that I was around when I was in North Carolina, my family, my parents, nobody, none of these people are living the lifestyle that I want to live. So it doesn't make sense for me to take advice from any of these people when their lives just don't look like anything that I would want for myself. Like, it just is not that. So I've decided, you know, I'm the black sheep, but they say the black sheep always becomes the goat. So I'm here just doing my own thing, like, and you'd be so surprised how many people that pisses off, like just me wanting to do my own thing. So if you're watching this right now and you're somebody that enjoys doing their own thing and you've never been the type of person that feels like you gotta go with the crowd and you know that you're meant for more than just like this average lifestyle, I'm here to tell you, just go for it, just do it. Even if you get the negative comments, even if you get the fearful comments, even if you lose your friends, even if you outgrow people, like, just do it. Like, don't let people make you dim yourself down where you have to fit inside of this box, which is something I feel like I did for a long time. Like, I didn't start off doing that, right? But it's like, when you have these dreams and these goals that are just so big that it makes the people around you uncomfortable, you start to kind of dim yourself down because you're like, okay, I don't want to make the people that I enjoy to be around, I don't want to make them uncomfortable. So let me talk about things that they like to talk about. Let me not share, you know, all these big dreams and accomplishments I have, because then that's going to make them uncomfortable. And I'm here to tell you, you do not want to be around those people. Once you find yourself having to downplay the stuff that you do or your goals, that means you are in the wrong circle. You're around the wrong people. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's different seasons and reasons for people. So maybe at one point you were on the same path with those people, but then at a certain point you outgrew them. And it is okay to outgrow people. It's 100% okay. They have their people and you will find your people too. So my advice is to just keep it pushing, right? Find more like-minded individuals and open yourself up to networking with these like-minded individuals. A lot of the new people I've met have actually been online, and then I ended up meeting up with them in real life. So don't be afraid to just start over at any point in your life, and go ahead and subscribe me for more content like that. Today's video was really just like a Yap City session where I was just giving y'all like the raw truth of what I experienced like emotionally just deciding to take this move. But honestly, this is probably the happiest that I've been in a very, very long time. So I am really excited to continue to share more of this journey with you. Please go ahead and subscribe. And if you've been thinking about taking your world tour or moving out the country, drop below any questions you have or where you're deciding to go. Bye.